What's a buck 460 yards? I never heard of that one before.
Buck 400.
Hey, top. One of the problems why you ain't gonna win MVP, bro, your quarterback only got 19 touchdowns, and then he only got like 4 rushing touchdowns. That's 23 touchdowns. My running back, what's up? But I'm saying you're gonna have to have 15 to 20 more touchdowns to pass a running back in this shit. But, you know,
Let me see. So,
man, I turned it off because they was killing them niggas, bro. Yeah, I turned it off because they was killing niggas. They said, yeah, Draymond, bro. Draymond got hurt or some shit though. They said, yeah, they said Draymond got hurt though, bro. Some shit like that. But shit, Clay came out firing. Steph came. Them bitches came out firing. I was like, oh yeah, this a blowout. They just got them rings too. This is about to be a blowout.
yeah, we taking that, bro. I'll take the series 3-2.
What you talking about, baseball, B?
Yeah.
Yankees and
old heads.
Who? They gotta
The
make.
Tigers, they ain't
What
even
the
in
fuck
there.
are they
nigga.
gonna
The
win?
Tigers ain't even,
Are they gonna win in MLB
Tig-
the show?
they ain't even in the playoffs.
They wasn't good enough to make the playoffs, bro. Come on. They got rid of
Niggas forgot
the
about
Tigers.
Detroit.
The Tigers suck. They got rid of Verlander and everybody, dude. They're all gone.
Forgot y'all got a baseball team and shit. Niggas worrying about a football team and shit.
Football is all they got in Detroit.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Watkins' Rams going up against Evans' Buccaneers.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Winston now to throw on first down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Winston. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now it's Crowell, and he'll get it down here to the 43. At 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive will continue.
What about that boy for Louisville when he broke his in college?
He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it?
Nah, I'll tell you the one. I'll tell you one that was bad. Don Beebe, when he was running down the sidelines for a touchdown, nobody around him, and his legs snapped in half, and it looked like a fucking. You ever seen them road signs with the squiggly road signs? Oh, that was disgusting. It was gross.
A good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Now a second down throw for Winston. He's going to air one out.
Oh, God, here we go. Another fucking faggot bum coming here talking shit.
Go drive that fucking... Go drive that hotel caravan car.
For sure. When you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield,
Nigga,
you can give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a
Another scrub in the league.
Unfortunately, that time it didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Best white boy you ever know, man.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Damn, that's how you feel?
Yep.
That's how you feel?
Throwing, Winston.
So you saying the motherfucker white, he don't know how to play, he don't know how to play Madden? That's what you saying?
That's what he said.
Is that what you saying?
So much about
What they
this
got to
game
do?
is just
What they got to
understanding
do with anything?
situations and then
Hold
having
up,
to
bro. Hold up, bro.
execute,
What
isn't it?
white got to
Guard
be
the
doing
first
with
down
anything,
sticks.
though?
Don't
What
let
that, what's
them
that
get
supposed to be
there.
about,
And
bro?
they
What you,
rallied and made the
what
tackle.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Winston. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
He's a follower.
To bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. They'll wind up losing.
Which means he's a bandwagoner.
13. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw. Carlson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I'm sorry.
A gain
I'm
of
sorry.
4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
It's got to be. It's got to be when they drafted Shaq.
Still in search of the
They-
first down.
they
after
suck
that
now.
last completion. On third down, Carlson.
Oh, shit.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some
He
point.
said,
Last week
"Call
it
a
was
timeout for
interception
me."
after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity.
Oh, I thought I
He
picked
couldn't
that.
quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was
Ralph
reaching to bring in the football.
All kind of crazy
well done.
colors.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll toss it to Crowell. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Winston now from the 50. He's going to look deep down the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Throwing on third and long. Carlson. He'll rifle rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game.
That's because that coach over at Hope Hills knows how to coach.
I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over to the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. So it'll be first down here after the run. To throw, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
YouTube. You threw me about 8 picks. You threw me about 8 picks. I appreciate that. All you do is throw picks. If I'm scoring on 80-yard touchdowns, what the fuck else? What's wrong with that? Nigga scoring on 80-yard rushing touchdowns.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Nigga, killing this nigga.
A first down throw for Winston. Looking deep downfield.
I'm on YouTube.
That's caught inside the 20.
I think I killed you on tosses.
Fuck you catch that.
59 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
I had a lot more
And
run.
because of that speed,
61,
you have to
touchdown.
respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're
To be real with you, bro,
somehow in
the reason I'm running so much in that league, I'm running a lot in DraftKings, bro,
speed
because I'm
to his
building my team.
advantage
All
and
this
go up and get the
running
football.
there.
That's a big-time play right there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm building my teams. It's a difference. See, this the difference, bro. You don't understand, bro. You can't really build a team. You don't understand how to meet goals and do certain shit. That's your problem. See, your team gonna be sorry as fuck in 2 or 3 seasons. You drafting 5 quarterbacks. You're gonna be sorry as fuck in 2 or 3 seasons, bro. It's over for you. You washed up, nigga. It's over for you, bro. Sorry.
Wow.
No, he drafted 3 of them niggas. It was at least 3, bro.
They'll run it again with Crowell.
I ain't gonna lie. And you hit on that corner, though. I will give you that. That corner, I like. I ain't
Hasn't
gonna
made much of an
front.
impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able
But
to
you
get
fucked that
anything
quarterback
going,
like
and
fuck.
really the offensive line not helping him much.
He got a little rookie good corner over there. If he ain't playing him right, that's his fault. But that nigga right, Tom. That nigga he drafted.
And that'll bring
nigga
up
right.
4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, bro.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
That's awesome. I put up
This is their
70
third
on you,
drive.
so.
Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it moves big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Nigga, I was talking shit to you the whole game just for that, nigga. So what you saying?
Ain't nobody was talking shit to you, man. Cut that shit out. You got many excuses, and even if you won, and you still got excuses. Yeah.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
See, let me tell y'all something. If you gonna beat me, it's gonna be.
You gotta play right, bro. You just gotta play right. You just gotta know how to play right, dog. That's it. And just know, if you know people's favorite things, you should know how to stop it, right? Right, Pat?
I like that. Hold on. This is it, though. Hey, this is what I'm gonna say, B. I like to see the DB in the other league besides the D league.
Get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Listen.
He know what's up with them Bengals. Bro.
I'm working. I'm at work, bro.
He know.
I'm at work. It's a different year,
I ain't gonna cheat like Moody, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna build my team.
Just put it like this.
And put it like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't nobody signing.
Nigga, Myles Garrett is a fucking problem when I can't drop back for 2 seconds.
Word.
What the fuck? Myles Garrett is a fucking problem.
That nigga is. Especially if you get him up there.
This is caught by Watkins. And he will be hit with a lot of force and spun down near the 34-yard line. A pickup of
you gonna see him, don't worry. If you be in the bowl, you'll see him. You'll see him. Yeah. I heard about that nigga. Man. We got something for that nigga, man. I got them X's on lock, though.
And he'll get this.
How much SP you got that nigga right now, Top?
31-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
See, my nigga got 56,000 XP right now. I'm just waiting on the awards. We going up to. Yeah, I ain't spending none of my shit. My nigga still basic doing niggas. Yeah, that's how my nigga is.
Looking to throw on second down. Carlson. And he's got room. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Another carry now for Gurley. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
You said what now? Oh, I've been using his shit so he can have more sacks and shit. I've been getting his shit up, like his block shit already like 95.
Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing.
The nigga won Rookie of the Year or some shit.
It's study and
yeah,
understanding
mine winning.
To do,
yeah, he winning on Rookie of the Year and the best D lineman right now.
Film and it's working. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but
sure, I just played no damn well. He had about 6 sacks. My other end had like 5.
On second down, here's
He had about 15 sacks from
and
this
a
team.
decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
I like that nigga Miles Garrett. That nigga so strong too, bro. That nigga very. I thought about it, but I was like, hell no, nigga, fuck that. I thought about it.
Looking at third in the nose of the football.
I thought about it.
They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
He was there at 10. I mean, 11, whatever.
It goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
See, I hope he just win that Rookie of the Year award and that D lineman. He in there. He in there. And Pro Bowl gonna come with that too? Oh yeah, he in there. He in there.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Yeah. Like I told another nigga, I did it again in DraftKings. I got a little squad for real. Be serious. All I got to do, I got a top 5 pick coming up. I got to give me a playmaker wide receiver. It's over.
He's been spending time in the receiver drills, getting his feet down.
Well,
I got a top 5 pick.
They got to be good, agile with their feet.
Bro, you just lost 70-3. You just lost 70-3, and you say you drafted.
Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
I just need one.
He's got Evans. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Yeah.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
I gotta pick up another lineman.
Jameis now on first down. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
I like my nigga Young.
And they take possession of the football and have it at
How old are they,
the 6-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
All right, you think that's you better, man? You better ask D-Money. You better not be doing that type of shit. Oh, you talking about, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. On some players,
Nah, I worked my time. That was the first time I had a nigga. That shit happened to a lot of niggas, but that shit ain't gonna happen no more.
He lost his whole team off some shit like that, nigga.
When he lost his whole team, I signed niggas. Remember, I signed my quarterback. I was able to sign my quarterback and all that. I signed everybody.
That's deep. That's the one position that I ain't put no big money on. I ain't get my quarterback shit. When his 4 years up, what's name? Winston's 4 years up, he out of there. But I ain't getting no quarterback no 200 or 100. Winston.
Picked off at the 47. There he goes, left side.
Oh no, you gonna pay your quarterback. I know you paying your quarterback, Tom. But that's gonna fuck up the rest of your team, though. But boy, you gonna pay that nigga.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
I told you, this is what I did in DraftKings last year. I ran the ball every game, brother, build my line and my running back. I ain't worried about that shit. Exactly what I did, nigga. This is my philosophy. Then, locking them niggas, they get it done, bro. You crazy?
Carlson, then hold to the 30. And this one hauled in by Tavon.
I ain't passing the ball either, Tom. I pass the ball probably 5 times a game.
We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Go look at that running back. Go look at Dalvin Cook. 28. Get it right. Don't show me. 1,800 yards rushing right now. MVP right now. All that. He about to win all them. That's another 180,000 next.
10 seconds to go before halftime.
Shit. Myles Garrett, Dalvin Cook, nigga, my strong safety. All them niggas. We on other conferences, right?
Carlson.
We good.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 35.
I see. Also, I had a couple games I didn't get to play and shit. Had 2 losses I wasn't supposed to give them. We passed that. I ain't worried about it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this.
Here's what I said though, Tom. I didn't get to play a couple games, so you know. I'm trying to make up for what happened. But when I play with my niggas, I get stats and shit.
Hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front.
I got them for you, nigga. Fuck you, man. Appreciate that shit. Fuck out of here,
halftime report. Take it away, LR. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
Don't start
action
that
here
shit,
in quarter
dog.
number 3. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Oh, and Booty Baker in the top 3.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter.
Niggas don't notice that shit when I be
doesn't
saying
mean
that
you just
shit,
do it the
man.
same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking.
I've been saying that shit. Niggas don't never catch it.
But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
How much my other one got? I'm in front of Big Beezy on Best Deeds line.
Back to throw. Carlson. He finds his man. It's Austin. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something?
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He took a hit on that last play. Now let's see how he and the offense respond on second.
No, you didn't, bro. Shut that shit. Who the Jets?
Looking to throw. Carlson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. He was balling with the quarterback throwing balls.
Correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
That team is actually good, bro. Somebody gonna love that team.
The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 at this point. This is 3rd and 10.
That team.
Back to throw. Carlson.
Oh, hold up. Big got the Cowboys before the Jets? Why you do that?
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Hold up, bro. We're big. Ain't Big in here?
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get out of you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense,
we
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut him down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
What?
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
You said what now? Shit, that's how Devin Cook is. That's how Devin Cook is.
The Bucs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I want to know what niggas gonna do when I boost this niggas Cook shit up. He already killing niggas. I can't wait to see what his speed about to be like a 96. From a 90 to a 96, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, that shit.
I want to see what niggas gonna do then.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the
Yeah,
Buccaneers
but
here finding a way to stretch their lead.
no.
And when a Hail Mary is completed,
I can already
for a
go already
touchdown
almost
pass
close
like
to
that,
2
I think
notches.
any defensive coordinator just puts their face
I
right
can already
into their
go
hands.
to a 92
I don't
right
think
now,
there's
bro.
any doubt about
Almost.
it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent
we halfway
years
through
the
the
Hail
season.
Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He's got his man on the comebacker. That's Watkins. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go with 2nd and 7.
Hey, B. Yo, V Money.
Yo.
That dude already left with the Saints, bro, the Northwest dude.
And his throw's going to be
Did he group me?
Yeah, he left the group me, bro. At 650.
That's going to be a tough catch all the way.
Yeah, about 650 something.
Defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 3rd down, Carlson.
Just seeing this shit.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. He goes for 18
Northwest
there
night.
as the drive will continue. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder
for active, real
or get through
Madden
contact or
niggas.
trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Well, why did I throw that ball there? Fuck.
Interception. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong turn, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he powers his way up past the 30. Going to give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's what they do, LB. That's what they do, LB. When they leave the league, man, they fucking do that shit.
Close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Right.
No, he's still on my friend list, bro.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed
Yeah, Northwest
at the line
Night
of
Street.
scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Winston. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 41. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Partner, I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes guys who are built with the dimension of linebackers can actually get lost from sight by the quarterback.
Well, they're usually not the tallest guys.
So, yeah, that allows him sometimes to kind of hide down in there, kind of get a little bit lower, and maybe he just never saw him. But, boy, he sure wishes he had. He picked it off and ran it all the way back for a touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. The receiver in motion left. First down, Winston. This is Crowell on the catch. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Yeah, every time. I see that.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Working out of the gun, Winston. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff to Crowell. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll go with a big bang, Crowell. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10, Winston. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The pitch to Crowell. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Jameis to throw it. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
Fucking fake!
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Somebody fucking open, man. Fuck.
In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Now the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now a toss running left. This is Crowell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They keep it with Crowell on first. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. Here's a give to Crowell. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. A first down carry now for Crowell. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Rams have got it back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now Gurley, hand off left. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And they're going to speed things up here. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Looking to throw. Carlson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now a handoff for Gurley.
Come on, Gurley, you got to hit that hole, bro.
42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they They talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Hey, we got a spot open in the chat, man.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Gurley. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs have just about wrapped up the victory. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On the counter, it's Corral. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Winston going up top. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams...
Fuck. You must have let me see what them timeout looking like. Hey, listen, exactly.